Right. We've got some bloody clawing out of the pit to do right now. Sner's having just what he richly fucking deserves at this point after what he's been through. One slight problem, can't do anything about Plurm. He's God-fearing. And wouldn't you fucking know it? Prick. But yeah, since everyone else who would be stressed is dead, how many bleed outs are we gonna bleed today? They've all bled at the... Blood is... Don't have blood, if you could avoid it. I realise that most people are born with it, and there's nothing you can do about that, but if by chance you were born without it, I envy you, my friend. Because it's the bane of my bloody existence right now. You're just gonna take a little fucking day off in the ruins, just a short time. Oh yeah, we got some other people in as well. We've got Climbles and Clinchamps. Clinchamps was called that before I got to her. So that's good. Climbles I did have to change. A green jest. Stocking up on jests and healers. So yeah, but none of that's the matter right now. This is mostly to get Frendulum up to level 3, so that echelon will have a healer in it. That's my objective for this. It's a short quest, I'll only use that many. Funky Bungstrom. There's always at least a couple of uses for those around these parts. Can't imagine I'll need more than that. One for each. That'll be all. That'll be all, I think. Just have a nice relaxing time in a spooky ruin full of skeletons. Okay, let's just all calm down. Oh boy, you were really thirsty, huh? Alright, well that's that immediately gone. Oh, and I see going up there you have a need for 2 shovels just in that one corridor alone. Well, I'm going down then. It's fine, this is the ASMR episode. I'm going to keep talking like this, and hopefully in doing so I will convince myself that I am calm, and therefore become it. Really fucking willing it into the world right now. Some skeletons, that's fine, we were expecting some. There's always bones. You can't always do anything about it, and that's not necessarily something to be scared of. You just have to give it a fun punch. You're already close to death, so let's just sort of expedite that. Get some torchlight bonus from it as well. Bump in the night. Completely missed. It's fine. Everything is fine. You're in a castle, and the skeletons can do nothing fucking to you. Another abomination. Guided meditation. Everything's dilapidated as shit. But it's alright. Because you can get a book. Oh, I got a positive bonus. Weapon Tinkerer. Oh, that's nice. You can offset some of the costs of your own upgrades. I have gotten everyone, well, not everyone. I lied completely. Sorry about that. I have been trying to keep everyone's skills and whatnot. Ooh. Always a good use for a key. Like I was saying. Yeah, that's less fortunate.
Curious is the trap maker's art. his efficacy unwitnessed by his own eyes.
But it's all largely fine. It's all largely fine in this episode of Skeleton Ruin ASMR. Could you fucking stop that, please? That's very not good for me. I'm committing so hard to the bit right now. I am smiling through the rage. Someone could be absolved of a bad thing. You are the least stressed, and this can occasionally cause stress, which is not what we're about on the ASMR program that this now is, but you're the most likely to survive it, so let's take the chance. Fuck. Oh, that's not actually as bad as I remember it being, to be perfectly honest. So, you see, even if you come out of the confessional worse for wear, you can still count on... I think I'm just going to go around and, yeah. Let's be sensible about this. What can we find in an urn? Sentimental gifts. Robbing the offerings from an urn of ash.
In radiance, may we find
Another
victory.
common ASMR scenario. Oh, the spiders have turned up. Fucking fantastic. How's your evening going? I'm dealing with giant spiders very quietly. Well, now what are we gonna do? It's mostly just a matter of... Don't spit at the one for exactly the same amount that I just healed him for. As if to fucking mock me. Why any of this? I'm gonna hit the one at the back because I can. Because you mostly focus on the frontal enemies. Anyway, so it's fine. Don't bite. Yeah, you can't.
Be gone, fiend.
That's lunge rather than... It doesn't matter.
Give them no quarter.
Our purpose was to desecrate their animalistic shrines and thus disperse the swine folk, but we soon came across an artifact. This was far beyond the crude fetishes carved by the pigmen. It looked as if the obsidian had been grown and twisted into a dark symbol of worship. Cradled a pulsing red orb glowing with malevolent light. Cuthbert, Bullion, and I hesitated, but thrice-damned Mizir, driven by crazed impulse, thrust his torch into a hidden receptacle and thus sealed our fate. Well... lovely. Your fate is sealed, ASMR. We're all fine. Perfectly ordinary locked display case for me to remove treasures from.
Finding the stuff is only the first
Getting
test.
a lot of heirlooms.
Now it must be carried home.
And you are not the people I wanted to see.
Ringing ears, blurred vision. The end approaches.
This may not end as well for you as you had perhaps hoped, because I know where you're from, I know who you work for, and I feel like I'm owed some fucking blood. So, here we go. Focus on the ones that are already getting hit. Oh, you've got a contract. Well, there's not really any benefit to me hitting you in particular, given the sheer number of the bloody things I've already got, but I can't kill you in one hit, and so I shall. Simple as that at the end of the day. Chop. That's what we like to see, and that's what we like to see even more.
This is how a life is taken.
You think that might save you, but it won't. I guarantee it. Alright then. Well, that's less fortunate. Don't like it when that happens. I poison you, it's only fair you have an opportunity to attempt to do the same before you die. I'm nothing if not reasonable. Oh, lovely blood.
Be wary.
More stuff.
Triumphant pride precipitates a dizzying fall.
You don't need to fucking tell me twice, sunshine. I've fallen a fair fucking deal. Another one of your books. Backwards. Yes, that's good. That's what I want. No graveyard slashes for you.
A faint hope blossoms.
None whatsoever. Just sort of focus
Continually
on that.
Destroy them all.
It's rather mean-spirited of you to have done. There's more of that. Do you like the coffin? I hope you do. I hope for some reason it brings you some measure of inner peace. Caltrops. I don't necessarily hope that it brings you caltrops, but if you did need some, then I hope you find them. Wouldn't want to think that you had to go without hidden treasures.
Wealth beyond measure, awarded to the brave and the foolhardy alike.
Right. Books. A map. The map's not strictly very useful. Okay. Fair enough. Can't ask for more than that some days. That's all you really need. Yeah. Can I get you into the... Yes, because I think that limits your...
Back to the pit.
I think that forces you to do a knife rather than a... Yeah. Rather than the thing that would bother me. That's quite a lot of damage.
As victories mount, so too will resistance.
Be-do. That's worth more than one set of bandages, isn't it? You'd think so. Those are some bloody expensive, you know... Maybe after the NHS is privatised, but until then... What if I just throw a single knife? Sometimes that's all you need to do, just throw one knife and then it's fine. Okay, well... Don't know what you've thrown at me, but it's not pleasant. That can fuck off as well. Okay. Ultimately, yeah, boy. It's all that. I'm not sure what that was meant to express. You need to stop that, because that's... You're pushing a grave robber over the edge, and we all know that's not what you're supposed to do. If nothing else, it's poor etiquette. Yeah. Alright, you're now dead. Dead skeleton walking. If you could never do that again, that'd be lovely. Okay, alright. The wrath of God compensates, apparently. More darts, why not? Lovely poison.
This expedition at least promises success.
I'll remain long enough to open the chest. More shields, and then what can I take? I have literally no need of that contract, so I'll just take 4 shields and then be on my way. Thank you for joining us in the ASMR ruins. We are going to be fine. We've got a level 3 healer again, who is also a weapon tinker, which is very helpful because we can get now bonus price weapons all for 2 for the pleasure.
Pale in comparison to that final crowning thing.
We don't need to talk about the final crowning thing. Anyway, thank you all for existing forever. Because I realise that takes effort. Does immortality. Which is what I've basically assumed you all have. But do not cast your gaze onto whatever he said. And I'll see you next time for another delicious episode of Mr. Kifl's Crime... Fuck.